Hello, this is a message for someone who's been trying to level up in whatever they're doing in their life, okay? This could be something specific like your career, your home, your fitness. This could be something specific like that, or it could just be you want to overall upgrade. You really want to take things to the next level and achieve a new like lifestyle level or financial level or yeah fitness level, but you want like a whole rehaul of the situation, right? So what's happening here, you've been trying really hard is what I'm getting, but you feel like you're not making progress. And what's happening here is you're coming at it from the wrong angle, okay? If this message is for you, you've been trying to change a lot of the things you do, which is not entirely the wrong approach, right? Like it's the right approach to change what you're doing in order to get different results. That makes a lot of sense, and that's the right thing to do. But you've been really focused on the action and not enough focused on your own emotional landscape, okay? So in your mindset, especially your mindset, which is what then creates your emotional landscape. So you have been putting forth a lot of effort and you've been simultaneously accidentally sabotaging those efforts through a mindset that sort of matches, well, the level you've been at for a while, right? So what you need to upgrade is not just the things you're doing, it's also your mindset about those things and about yourself doing those things and about yourself in general, okay? So what you're dealing with here is you're putting in the right ingredients, but you're not taking the right steps. It's that kind of thing, okay? So again, your approach of changing habits, changing what you're doing is really good, but there's a glitch in the system, and it's the way you're thinking about these things you're doing, or more so thinking about yourself as you do these things. I'm getting something about it's a negative self-perception that sneaks up on you and is habitual actually, in which you sort of are too self-deprecating and too critical of yourself, and you do this on a consistent basis in the background of your mind, where you're sort of doing low-key, critiques on your every action, your every approach, and the way you do things. And it's like you're raining on your own parade as you try really hard to do things better or to do different things or to improve yourself. So instead of being your own best cheerleader, you're kind of your own worst critic. So that really has been playing against you. You probably are aware that this somewhat plays against you, and I am sensing that you might have over the years tried to tone this down, but the fact of the matter is this is playing a larger role than you actually realize. This is what is stopping you in your tracks in several areas of your life from upgrading. You have everything else. You even, from what I'm getting, you like align right with it. So you might feel it really close all the time, but always sort of out of grasp. And the reason it remains out of grasp is because of this mindset of yours. And this mindset of yours is just really, self-deprecating is probably how you look at it, but really it's almost like you bully yourself. And so you kind of ruin things for yourself. So even when you do a good job, you'll say something so snarky in your mind about your own performance that you kind of ruin it for yourself. So it's hard for you to even feel good about your wins because you always have some kind of self-deprecating or it's like you tone yourself down, you take yourself down a notch. You actually might find yourself doing this to other people in relationships as well. And what I'm getting is you might have actually been trying to not do it so much to other people because this has presented to be a problem in your relationships that others have brought up with you, that maybe you're overly critical or nitpicky or sarcastic, something like that. So you have been trying to improve that in other relationships, It might be harder for you than you realize, only because this is your self-inner talk. Okay, you talk to yourself that way, so therefore you talk that way to others you're close to and you love, because yeah, that's how you love yourself. So then that's how you love others. So you might actually be kinder to people you're not close to, because to you that closeness translates to this sort of harsh total honesty is how you look at it, but really it's just sort of having a harsh critical take on things and not being super encouraging. And so the only reason you're that way with those people outside of you that you love is because that's the way you are with yourself. Now, you might want to look back on, is this the way your parents talk to you, or when is this the way your parents talk to themselves, or whoever raised you? You might want to look at that, and it might be helpful to connect dots, like when did this start, like where did I learn to talk to myself that way, or to talk to others that way, like when did this become the language of intimacy for me, you know? Might be helpful, but it's not going to solve the issue. The issue is a habit of being, yeah, just not encouraging towards yourself, and that's stopping you in your tracks of improving your mindset so you can improve your life, and the new actions you're taking have an actual impact on your life that you're looking for them to have. So the way you should do that, what I'm getting, I mean, you know, you can go about it whatever ways you want, but the message I'm getting, if you resonate with this, is you need to go into like rampages of appreciation for yourself. That's where you need to start, and you should do that with relationships too, and that might be helpful. Okay, where you start trying purposely to look at the positive of things. So when you catch yourself being mean to yourself, or just snarky or sarcastic, or you know, just harsh, you know, if you catch yourself in the middle of that, try to flip it around by looking to something positive to be grateful for in your own behavior. Okay, so say you wanted to walk 10,000 steps a day and you only walk 5,000, and so you're going to proceed to be mean to yourself. You catch yourself and you go, you know what, better half than nothing, and I'm sure you can achieve it tomorrow, because you're a very consistent person. Okay, so doing those little changes, if you are consistent with making these changes and you commit to being kinder to yourself and others and improving your mindset, then all these actions you're taking to improve your life will have a much quicker and profound effect, and you will get better results. So I hope that helps.